play and get this started. What's going on, tribe? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feel? How y'all gonna feel? What's been up with the kids? It's been a minute, but I'm back in full effect with the Divine Emperor reading. And he vibing today. Yeah, he is. Alright, now we're gonna get this started. Everything I say might not resonate with you. Take what does, leave the rest. Know that anything that comes out on this table is subject to your energy and the decisions that you make from the point that you see this on. My readings are timeless. When you see it is when you need it, no matter when it was recorded. Capiche? Capiche. Alright, we're gonna start off with the Chakra insight. That's gonna be our overall message. I'm just gonna do an energy check on the Divine Emperor. I was gonna slap it with the ace spread too, but I feel like more may need to come out than the 3-card draw. And y'all might not have needed to know all that, but I'm telling you anyway. You can always fast forward or speed it up. I already shuffled, but I felt the need to shuffle again with possession being at the bottom of the deck. That's not Divine Emperor energy. We're not being possessive. Protective, yeah. But, Spirit team, what does the Divine Emperor that resonates with me need to know? What's the overall message? Trying to do too much, I know that. Emotions is the overall. You need to work on your emotions, emotional intelligence, because possession came right back to the bottom of the deck. That double energy. Treating women as possessions and toys, and we ain't doing that. Like I said, emotional balance, working on emotional intelligence, your stability, the stability of your emotions, the stability of your finances, how liquid you can be. If you can flow like water, like Breezy say, you need to be able to flow like water, honey. Because that control, tyrant, emperor energy is not divine. No. But hey, we can always change things. Your emotions is teaching you what you need to work on. Your emotions is exposing what it is that you need to work on in order to be your highest self. Oh shit. In order to be who you incarnated to be. Yeah, I'm so uncomfortable in this chair. But I'm gonna keep it moving. That's probably what you are. You uncomfortable? A lot of shifting, because I was just cool. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, baby. Spiritual awakening ain't gonna be easy. You wanna get better or not? I heard it ain't easy trapping either. Nah. But let's get it. What do we need to know? What does the Divine Emperor need to know? Currently, this is what your emotions are surrounding. A relationship with your daughter, I guess, and her mother. We got teddy bear, aunt, yeah, at odds. You feel like she locking you out. She only want to see you when it's time to pay for extracurriculars or something need to be done. Basically holding the baby hostage. for child support. At the very back of the deck, we got hot. Yeah, I know you hot, but you still gotta control your emotions. She definitely playing in your face. She is, but guess what? You got the higher advantage. You do. You're doing what you're supposed to do. That's what it feel like to me. That's what it feel like. Is she able to call on you for extracurriculars and hold the baby hostage and all of that, then you're doing something right. And that's the Emperor card in this deck. Because the Emperor to me is safety and protection. What most children use stuffed animals for, their security blankets, like security blankets. She also may be about to get you some papers served too. Or you need to serve her papers. Excuse me. That's what Spirit said. You need to go ahead and serve her some papers. Give her delivery for a small portion of the tribe. Y'all need to actually get the DNA test done. Because you ain't got no DNA test done. You just paying for the baby because she say it's yours. Or you signed the birth certificate. She has your nose wide open, boy. It's alright. We got the ability to do that. Oh man, just trying to make light of it. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you, brother. Just trying to make light of the situation. I feel like the way that you need to. Well, the way that you should, because I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. The way that you should approach your child's mother is on the aspect of you're missing those moments. Like, you do want to be around, but you don't want to be with her. Like, and she just going to have to deal with that. Like, that's just something that she going to have to cope with and come to her own grievance about. And my advice to you about that would be to be supportive of her in that. Like, no, you're not her man no more, but I would think at one point you cared about her, to still care about her enough to want her to be mentally stable so that, your child could be cared for. Give me a moment. My bad, tribe. That was my son. But yeah, you want to make sure that your baby mother, your child's mother, has some emotional balance as well. Thank you, Spirit, for drawing me back to that bottom of the deck. Like, you were a different person when y'all was in y'all thing, is what it feels like to me. It feels like you were that possessive person, especially with sexuality and thinking that you own the pussy, basically. That real devil base chakra energy, like, bro, just superficial surface level shit. Like, it don't feel like you that person no more. So with the things that you've learned on a practical level, kind of apply that to emotional learning and learning to recognize emotions, as well as learning how to observe and not absorb. Because it feel like to me, when y'all get into it and when y'all get into really when y'all trying to communicate in any way, shape, or form, it feels like there is a y'all just be like real, like the fucking vision on there. Like, it's just crazy work. Like, you both need to woosah, simmer down, learn to observe each other instead of absorb. Y'all so used to absorbing each other's energy that y'all not realizing that was the problem And that was the breakdown to begin with. Like, if you didn't know, now you know. That was the breakdown anyway. Y'all were absorbing each other's energy instead of observing it to learn about yourselves and what it is that you both wanted separately and collectively. You know, it just started out superficial and, you know, lust based, but y'all end up having a baby. The blessing that she is, or he is, but I'm feeling it's a she because there's a, it's a she. Is her daughter. This is a girl dad. You may have sons too, but the issue is with the girls, and the girl's mom. It may be multiple girls or just take it how it resonate. Don't get caught up on the grains of salt. We're not counting pellets of rice, but my bad. I mean that's I got to address the energy. Yeah. Both of y'all, both parents need to either seek therapy or sit down with yourself and figure out how you can make the situation better. How you can forgive each other for what happened. How you can take accountability for the breakdown. Because it's not one-sided. Each party got their part to play in why this shit went awry. But the focus need to be on this baby. Not y'all. And y'all root chakra blockages. And sacral chakra blockages, actually. Because that's the sacral chakra card. Stop playing like this ain't high school no more. This ain't when y'all met. Y'all don't have the luxury to, you know, play all day and soak up the sun. I'm hearing the song, I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I guess that's like a carefree part. Yeah, this ain't no. It was no longer carefree once the baby came. But what else does the Divine Emperor need to know? How can he help himself by assisting his baby's mother with her, I'm hearing emotional reassurance, but tread lightly with that because you can't fix somebody or heal somebody, but you can be a listening ear and a logical source of, you know, knowledge, so to say. Yeah, y'all going through a storm. I feel like y'all got the potential to be co-parents and be good friends, but is help yourself by helping her and reassuring that you gonna do what it is that you need to do for your baby. And you also got to stop, if you are, you got to stop going along with the get along by pacifying the tantrums and the, you know, the outbursts of emotions. Because in those instances, when you coddle her, or coddle for some and react, and for others it's react the way that you reacted when y'all was together. It's feeling like mind games, which you may not be playing mind games, some may be playing mind games, but it feels more like there's confusion because the way that you handling her, you still handling her the way that you handle her when y'all was in a relationship. You can't do that. This is a platonic relationship now, and you got to treat it as such. So you need to treat her with the love and care that you may treat a aunt, sister, cousin. Take the sexual base chakra energy out of it. Let go of that energy with her. She's not your possession just because she has your baby. You don't own her sexually in any way, shape, or form. You moved on, she's allowed to move on too. Come on now, make that make sense. Make that make sense. She don't have to save anything for you. That's the playing on the mind as well. So are you the one? Are you creating emotional trauma, or do you have emotional trauma? I'ma call out the bull, but we gonna learn how to get this on a better track, because this baby is who's falling by the wayside. Not y'all grown folks. At y'all big old age, y'all know how to figure shit out. Sorry, I'm sorry, I just got real angered and pissed out about that, because don't nobody belong to you. And if that's your mind frame, it leads me to believe that these are things that you creating, and you're not fully coming here ready to receive a message of learning and support to help you be in your daughter's life and not miss those moments that you claim that you are distraught about missing. So how can the Divine Emperor help himself by helping reassure his child's mother emotionally, as far as what he's gonna do and how he's gonna treat the relationship and moving forward? Crickets flew out way. I don't know if y'all can see that, but crickets. Okay. Let me woosah. You feel like nothing, like crickets, because I'm getting the sound crickets as well. And that's just a motherfucker being funny. That's that motherfucker that showed up here and not really ready to receive the message. But for those that are, this would be like your Jiminy Cricket, your be her companion, be her mentor, be her teacher. But you can't teach something that you ain't learned. So don't go and take that information, that message of being her teacher, being her mentor, as another way to have possession and dominion over her, because you do not own her. Bro, we're not gonna keep going. We're not gonna do that. That's just not what we're doing. Yeah, she got the juice. You got the juice too. But this is also giving me the energy of providing some sustenance, providing something beneficial to her emotionally, helping with the healing from the damage that you caused. You know, because orange juice is something that we drink when we not feeling well. It got a lot of calcium in it. I'm getting the image of the emergency pack in my head, which is citrus flavor. These are just all things that are coming up, so I'm expressing them. I'm saying them outward. Again, if it don't resonate with you, if you don't want to hear it, you don't have to listen. There is fast forward, there is move on, there is exit, stage left. Why y'all gotta be What the hell? It started off so nice. We was vibing, Divine Emperor. What you mad for? At the very back of the deck. Treasure chest. It's that possession. It's that locking away. So if you don't want to help, then you can't claim that you're distraught about what's going on with what she's doing with the baby. Because if you are a contributor to her emotional instability and her being triggered and her inability to be able to move forward, then you gotta own that. You gotta own that. You gotta do what it is that you need to do to release her, because she trying to release you. That must be for some. It might not be for all. But in the sense of those that are able to be a helpmate to their child's mother, I'm getting the Peter Pan story, and the focus would be on Jiminy Cricket. Like those words of wisdom, that advice, that, like I said before, the logical soundboard, the logical, wisdom, the logical sense of problem solving, more practicality, because men are supposed to be good at that, right? Divine Emperor, divine masculine energy is supposed to be the logical one, right? That's what they say. So it seems like it's time for you to be the leader. Jiminy Cricket led. He led Peter Pan. Thank you, Spirit. He led Peter Pan into becoming a boy. So it's like that. It's that storyline for you. Like you're becoming a boy, moving from that base chakra energy to that crown chakra energy, and healing all of them, unlocking all of them on the way up. Kundalini rising energy, not just with Kundalini rising energy. And I'm hearing if you are not able to be Jiminy Cricket, then it's best to do what my mama say, and if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Have a go-between with y'all. Y'all don't need to see each other at all. Y'all don't need to talk physically. Y'all need to, y'all can have a go-between. And if y'all can't have a go-between with somebody that's invested in this baby being the best version of herself that she can be, that's either one of y'all family, then goddammit, the courts got to get involved. If y'all can't handle it and figure out what the fuck to do without getting the government involved, then I feel like ultimately that's what's gonna end up being anyway, if this shit keep continuing to be as toxic as it is. It's healing. Y'all both got healing y'all need to do. What other energy? What else do we need to know? What else does the Divine Emperor need to know? Things can definitely get better. And all women are not the same. Things can definitely get better. Our women are not the same. Our relationships are not the same. I don't know how you got the mind frame that you got. I'm gonna leave that low vibrational energy where that is, because it's really just getting even worse and worse. It's feeling real. It's feeling real self-hatred kind of thing. You grouping yourself in because you don't have knowledge. You grouping yourself and other people into categories because you don't have the knowledge that no zebra stripe pattern is the same. Just like our fingerprints. They're unique. They look the same to the untrained eye, but they're not. Even let me get you close in and get that glare off of there. Just look at the three in the forefront. Are their stripes exactly the same? Exactly the same size? Placement? All of that? Oh, confirmation, yeah. Quit being loud and wrong. And quit liking to be loud and wrong. With your toxic ass. Baby. Those that are here in barking at me right now, what the energy that you would need to possess, my dear sir, to even think about causing me some type of strife would be your good King of Cups, the mature man, the wise man. You can't see me. You can't see me, brother. Wagwan. You can, bumble clap. Protect your mama. It's definitely can be transformed into a good relationship between the two of y'all. Definitely. To where you ultimately will end up having that relationship that you want to have, not only with your daughter, but with her babies, with her daughter. But what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna do the work to come out of that toxic mind frame that you have, or not? Do we want to leave it there, or do we got one more message for her? Alright, walk all the way through and see what come out. Nope, ain't want none of that. Alright. That's it. We're gonna focus on that's all the messages. But now at the bottom of the deck, we got the school bus. Yeah, it's time for you to go on back to school, bruh. At the very back of the deck. Go on back to school. Take notes. This might be the school for you. No, let me stop. But, yeah. It's time to start learning on the school of life. This ain't the school that we used to. You choose your own curriculum. You in the dig? So if you want to learn more about anything, find the topic of discussion that most fits you and what it is that you feel like you need to learn on. Everything is a Google search away. And I said that because I'm hearing Rhapsody, what is that? Serena, you're the captain of your own ship, young blood. That's the quote I saw on Google though. Yeah. Don't stop, get it. Yeah. What reading is that? Was that Earth Signs? No, that wasn't Earth Signs. I think that was water. It was water or fire. The water or fire sign on my Instagram. Yeah. But yeah. And I mean, I do it. And behind that, the sky is sky. So that's giving that 112, because I'm hearing Slim, the main singer from 112. I'm hearing him sing. So yeah, that's prevalent. I do it. I got my own curriculum. I took the topics that I am interested in, made them into different subjects. So finance, anything about money is going to go under finance. Anything about design is going to go in that category. Anything about, the cosmos and spirituality, numerology, like all of this stuff is linked together. And then I go by quarters. I set me up a curriculum where I go by quarters and learn different things, build my knowledge, and you can do it. Definitely. It's giving me that co-creator energy. This is at the bottom of the deck, picking up the unknown tarot. It's giving me that co-creation energy from the reading that I did yesterday. That co-creator energy, that 666, that 66 energy, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6, y'all know what it is, that make up the human person and the melanated prototype that we are. What's going on here with the mother-daughter? What does the Divine Emperor need to know about his... Sheesh. 4 cups. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Like, y'all should be tired. Y'all should be tired of this. It should be bored. It should be boring to y'all by now. Thinking of the original Rider-Waite tarot image. The original Rider-Waite tarot image. The young lady is sitting under the tree with her arm crossed, 3 cups in front of her, and a cup being carried by a cloud, angel, divine, whatever you want to call it. So you've been getting messages from your higher self, ancestors, spiritual team. You definitely have been. But there's someone who is able to cover your cup. Cover your cup in the night. Is what I'm hearing. Cover your cup in the night. Cover your cup in the night. Cover your cup in the night. Somebody needs to cover their cup in the night. Okay, thank you, Divine. Ooh. Ooh, okay. 4 of Wands. And the Justice came out as well. Oh, shit. Okay. With the cover your cup in the night, this 4 of Wands and the Justice. 4 of Wands to me is always home. It's always home. It's always mirroring energy, polarities, exchange of energy with someone in your home. Either someone that you live with now or someone that you have lived with before. And then the Justice card coming out. There's multiple versions of how these cards play into the relationship with your child's mother and ultimately your child. You are with somebody and they are doing work on you in the night with your water or your bedside drink. And this, what I'm about to say next, is only for the Jiminy Cricket energy and the more emotionally stable masculine energy. So I would say the Divine Emperor in training energy. The woman that you're currently with is the source of the problems with your child's mother and ultimately the relationship with your daughter. Either she's doing work on you or you are naturally head over heels for her on a physical level, on a sexual level, and you are letting that cloud your mind. You do not have clarity about your union, is what I'm getting from this as well. And it also feels like you don't see it, but everyone on the outside do. Because it's light. It's light on the outside, but it ain't no light between y'all. So whether you take heed or not, the way to test it if you have any doubt in my message and what's coming through for you, start to monitor your drinks, and start to monitor how you feel when you get a drink for yourself, or when you're served a drink from your wife, because you're married but headed towards divorce. Once you figure out that I ain't jiving. But yeah, and in my mind's eye, I'm hearing Don Tripp, Happy Home. But that song is actually, I believe, about a happy home. I'll have to go back and listen to it. But if you know Don Tripp, the Happy Home, I think that's on the Gladiators album. It's either on the Gladiators album or the King of Hearts album. It might be on the King of Hearts album because the King of Hearts energy keeps coming up a lot. We got Chariot at the bottom of the deck. And for those of us, not us, for those that I'm talking about as far as this covering your cup, you need to break. You need to break, and you need to break fast. You need to really figure out what the hell. What the heliante. A fast may be beneficial as well. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck. I am never going to predict anyone's death. I don't even do predictions. I read energy. But something needs to end, or you're gonna end. Like that ass. Cause something's going in your drink. You need to cover your cup. I mean, that's just plain as day without even knowing the meaning of the cards, without even knowing the original Rider-Waite version of the card. Motherfucker bringing you a drink with something in it. That drink ain't from source. That's poison. But for those of y'all that don't have no significant other or nobody that you with that could be causing conflict with your baby mother and yourself, that's a sexual relationship, a romantic relationship, it's a platonic relationship, like a mother, cousin, sister, that kind of shit. A female is definitely in a good portion of the masculine's energy, fucking with the relationship between him and his kids, preferably a girl dad. What else? Do we got any more messages in regards to the relationship between a good portion of y'all? I feel like it really is causing y'all stress. It really is causing y'all to have moods about yourself and even possibly, fucking with your money because ain't no pentacles came out yet. Because it's like you stressed, it's you I hear Alicia Keys, enough to make a nigga go crazy. Like, this is the life, striving to survive. This is the life. Somebody feels possessed. You may very well be. Motherfucker putting shit in your drink. Like I said, watch your drink. Cover your drink. Like, no, you could be sleeping with the enemy, so don't fucking trust a drink from nobody. Don't trust a drink that you ain't see get popped open. And I ain't talking about like going out to eat and that type of shit, but I'm talking about from the feminines the closest to you. God, dog, that's crazy. That is crazy. What's that? Yeah. Ooh. I was doing this to the deck like I do when I be talking. I don't know if y'all know that, but and if the Seven of Swords didn't come out, yeah, the Seven of Swords came out. You definitely got a deceitful, cunning, conniving, foxy. Yeah, you got Ooh, baby. Let's move on with that, baby. Let's move on from that. What advice and what we need to know about how the Divine Emperor can help himself by helping his baby's mother, child's mother, with her emotional High Priestess. Three of Swords. You gotta know. You gonna have to understand her plight. You're gonna have to understand her plight. You're gonna have to lean on your feminine energy. Cause we got them both, yin and yang. We both got them, yin and yang. So you're gonna have to lean on your feminine energy. Currently, right now, like yesterday. So, but to explain to y'all that don't know, dark is feminine energy. Light is masculine energy. Okay? So you may need to lean on that dark and that dark feminine energy, that feminine energy, the feminine aspect altogether, the nurturing, the compassion, the understanding, the ability to listen and not judge, to be a problem solver in an emotional well-being way. Not your logical mind. You're gonna have to become more emotional. You're gonna have to lean on your emotions. You're gonna have to lean on your feminine energy, that moon energy. Is that a waxing crest or waning crest moon? I'm gonna figure out what crest moon that is and give you some information about that. Spirit, please don't let me forget. But and the High Priestess is a studier. Oh, she studies. She do some research. She's the investigator. So investigate the heartbreak. Investigate the soul ties. Investigate those cords that you two have with each other, and sever them, because you both need to release. Because if you're done, you're done. But you can't discount her heartbreak, and you cannot put her on your timeline. She's gonna take the time that she needs to heal, and you should take the time that you need to heal as well, because you have hurt behind this too. Especially those Jiminy Cricket energy men that's in here. You definitely do. And if this is a cross watcher, you are feminine, you are the baby mama watcher, and you know which baby daddy you got. If you know if you got a King of Cups, or if you got a King of Swords, or better yet, a King of Wands, or a Knight of Wands, because you know whether or not you got a Page Knight or a King as well, so you know where to put them. If he's sound and he's emotionally stable, he is able to show you your mirror of of how you tripping out, or how you being a bitch, or how you being emotional, how you only looking at it from an emotional standpoint. Then you know what you got. that would be a king. The nigga that tell you to, you know, that your emotions don't matter type shit, not in those exact words, but you know, the man that calls your emotions you tripping or you crazy or it's an issue. That's a knight and really for real page too. But I would say a page is the man that don't even acknowledge your emotions or his. It's just conflict or love bombing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you got. Yeah. Sun at the bottom of the deck. That's how y'all gonna get. That's how this gonna get done. Being the investigator of what happened in the relationship. Not to go and rehash shit and dwell on shit and keep arguing over the same shit. But each of you look at the breakdown. Where you feel like the breakdown was, where she feel like the breakdown was. And you know, forgive yourself and forgive each other for the fact that it's not gonna be what y'all wanted it to be. Unless, you know, it can turn around and be what y'all want it to be. You never know what the fuck is gonna happen in the future. That's why I also say, and I also feel as a mother and a co-parenter as well with the one that wanted to be involved. I have no possession over you. Even if we have to got married, I have no possession over anybody. Your journey is your journey. Now maybe I'm more advanced in the way that I can continue to be my child's father's friend because that's what we were. I can continue to be his friend and not shun him or, you know, make his decision become a weapon towards me and take that on as a me problem. I was able to co-parent. His journey is his journey. I understand that. My journey is mine. If we not meant to be, we not meant to be. But the mind games ain't gonna happen. You know, it's all about communication as well. And I don't feel like a good portion of y'all are communicating with each other in a way that is helpful to the emotional stability and reciprocity in these relationships. All of y'all are still like heavy blocked base chakra, sacral chakra. But there's things that are trying to bring sparks into y'all and to bring justice to y'all, as well as bring the knowledge of, yeah, it didn't work out, but this, you know, it still has a way to see its brighter day. It still has a way to have a happily ever after. I'm hearing so much for my happy ending. You can have a happy ending. And I feel like happiness is relative. I was just thinking about that before I even started this reading about how happiness is a distraction. And I'm pretty sure it's on one of my pre-shuffle videos. So I insert it in there for y'all. At the very back of the deck, we got the eight of wands, excuse me. So someone with me stuttering, like you're not gaining momentum. You're not gaining the momentum. You moving, but it's like you going nowhere fast. It's the energy that I'm feeling. And you feel like you're going nowhere fast with the whole relationship in the sense of, in your sense of authority. But again, you don't have authority over nobody but yourself and the baby, you know. So there's things that y'all disagree on, of course, because these are things that y'all didn't talk about before y'all got this thing started. But again, we got to do the research. We got to learn, like Peter Pan. We got to learn. Peter Pan was learning. No, not Peter Pan. What's the damn thing? Pinocchio. But Peter Pan came out for a reason. We must got some masculines in here that don't want to grow up. You want to be a Toys R Us kid. Okay, nigga. Baby, we ain't doing that. But anyway. Investigate y'all triggers. Masculine energy. Investigate your triggers. She shouldn't be able to get you out of pocket. Stop absorbing her energy. Just observe it. Just observe her energy. Don't absorb. Just like you see how this tigress is just looking. It's also bringing me back to the Queen of Swords energy as well. You just gotta sit there and look. Sit there and watch. Sit there, watch and listen. Be an ear, let her vent, let her scream, let her throw her temper tantrum, let her show all her faces. But just listen, cause ultimately she heartbroken. You broke her heart. She love you. She still loves you. And you still love her. Y'all just not good together. I mean, accept that. Accept that shit. Maybe y'all be good together in the future, you know, in some way. You just never know. But right now, present moment, y'all not. But y'all need to focus on this baby, getting her back and forth to school, get her on that school bus, getting a routine on who gonna pick up, who gonna drop off. Like, y'all need to be able to communicate. It can't be no conflict every time y'all need to do little small shit. Like, you wanna be in and out of court for little stupid shit. Like transportation and visitation and you know, having the courts all in your business and you know, some of y'all gonna go through that anyway, because that's just the who y'all chose and who y'all picked, and y'all gonna stay with the woman that's poisoning y'all and causing strife between you and your baby mama. So some of y'all gonna be in and out of court. That's inevitable. We ain't talking about y'all, but the men that have a sound-minded, somewhat emotionally stable baby mama and feminine energies around him as a whole, you have the ability to be able to do this without the courts being in your business. It don't have to be that. You just gonna have to seek within and learn you, figure out you, become that high priestess. Use your feminine energy to learn how to nurture the situation, to learn how to nurture your baby mama, to learn how to reassure her, not coddle her, not try to solve problems for her, but to let her know that you are there to assist her if need be. And it can't only be financially. Find a way to communicate to her that what I'm saying, because that's what it feels like. It feels like she wants your help when it comes to monetary shit, but she don't want your help when it comes to, you know, the practical shit, getting the baby back and forth to school and all this and all that. Like, or you're not helping in that, you only helping with the money and you feel like that should be it. But that's only for a small portion, because it feels like majority of the men here, the major energy on the table, they want to be there for those moments. Kindergarten graduation, preschool graduation, you know, donuts with dad, you know, all of that, you know, field trips and yeah, that's the major energy on the table. That's why I say you're unique. You're unique. The major energy is the man that knows that each and every one of these zebras is not the same, nor is every freaking woman, and black woman at that. The major energy on the table is not a man that's gonna bash his black woman. None of them. Mama, sister, cousin, baby mama, daughter, none of them. Utmost respect. Even a stranger in the street, black woman, he gonna stand for her. He's not a Kevin Samuelson. He's not here to bash women and make them feel like they're less than and they need to be of high value. Because what the fuck is high value? Everything is relative. But there's some of y'all in here that want to try to, you know, that's talking shit. So, yeah. But This is the last time I'm gonna dress y'all. Well, not really, cause I'm gonna dress y'all. I'm no punk. You not gonna bully me. You come fucking with my energy, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call that out. You the captain of your own ship, young blood. You the captain of your own ship. You the high priestess. You're the all knowing, all seeing, person of your situation, because you see the shit crystal clear. You have clarity on it. You just confused about how to go about it because you're so used to dealing with things on a practical level. You could be an earth sign. So even if but I know earth signs that's not the song. That Rhapsody song is not the song for earth songs. But okay, thank you, Spirit. Your sun sign is a earth sign. You're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're one of those sun signs, or is one of your big three: sun, moon, rising. There's also I'm leaning towards fire. I think it's the fire. That's the fire energy. The fire elemental reading was the one that had that you the captain of your own shit, the Rhapsody song. I'm thinking it's fire because it's a lot of fire out here. It's a lot of lower chakra energy that those fire energy chakras. Yeah. Also with the cricket, like, stop jumping off. Both of y'all gotta stop jumping off. That's how you gonna help you. That's how you can help her help you. When she jumping off, popping off, you just be observant. Don't absorb it. You don't gotta react to it. Just let her get it out. What other opportunity is she gonna have? You don't have to be a puncher bag, and nobody should get physical, but let her get it out. Don't try to stifle her what she need to say to you. Don't try to thank you Spirit, thank you Source. Don't try to stifle her expression. She has the right to express her feelings. Her moods, are not balanced right now. Her emotions are not balanced right now. Taking us back to the bottom of the deck, the very back of the deck. They're not. She doesn't have that peace. She don't have that harmony. She don't have none of these. She don't have none of that. She don't have no stability, no harmony, no peace, no fluidity. And I'm not talking about financially either for that motherfucker that just talked about your baby mama being broke. Nigga, okay, stop it. No. If she broke, you broke, nigga. You ain't rich unless everybody around you rich, nigga. Fuck all that. Get the fuck on out of here with that shit. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Let her get it out. Let her vent. Let her get it out. You done already left her. And flaunting another bitch in her face. Just let her get it out. Let her get it out. Thus for those that are flaunting another bitch in her face. But are moved around, along, and no disrespect to call your woman a bitch, but that's just what she said, or that's what I'm hearing. But you have already basically replaced her, is what she feels like, on my higher self, non-explicit, out of my non-explicit mouth. So, ooh. Some of y'all, that was confirmation for me. Some of y'all in here messy as hell. Why don't y'all go on somewhere? And a lot of it is feminine energy as well. Like, quit bashing that man. But a lot of you niggas, a lot of you men in here, and trust me, when I say niggas, I'm not only talking about black men. I feel like niggas are ignorant folks, people that are unlearned. They're not high priestess energy at all. Not a learner at all. They don't investigate, don't do nothing. They react purely off emotions, but claim that they not emotional. They in motion. Whatever. Alright, bro, let's move on. Because I know this is getting long. Even though I really don't give a damn about it being long. The message is the message. What need to come out, need to come out. If you got a short attention span, catch that shit on Instagram. That's where all the short content is. This YouTube. Alright, Spirit. Spirit team. What we got on these zebras? What's the potential outcome? One of the potential outcomes is the strengthening of the relationship. It don't have to be platonic, but a good portion of y'all gonna get to the point where y'all can celebrate with each other at these events with your baby. Y'all gonna get to the point where y'all able to sit back and have a toast and reminisce on when shit didn't used to be like this. Well, what I'm feeling right now is when shit get good, when y'all done both matured, when y'all done both healed, when y'all done both realized that although y'all loved each other, y'all not meant to be. Y'all still love each other, still have love for each other. Y'all just not in love because y'all couldn't make that love work. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the warm hearts, the genuine embraces, the genuine care for, the genuine celebration of each other and the child that y'all made. That's what I'm feeling. The champagne clankings, champagne glass clankings, the celebrations, like we did it through it all. We came through it all from when we were young is what I'm hearing, Adele. Spirit team, on the zebra. Mother of Pentacles in the reverse. Popped out. It popped out on this High Priestess. But it's the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. So someone could have an earth sign mother that's toxic, and one of the people that's either literally or figuratively poisoning your drink, poisoning your emotions, poisoning your relationships. Mother of Pentacles. Yeah. This is giving a heavy toxic mama boy energy because your mama was toxic. A portion of the tribe, your mama was the kind of mama that kind of treated you like you was her man type shit. And she always gonna be in the middle of any relationship you in. It ain't your baby mama that you don't like. She ain't gonna like no woman you get with. This the type of mama that continue to call on you to do things around her house once you've married. And I'm talking about everything that you used to do. She does not respect the fact that you're married. She does not respect the fact that you have a life of your own, and you will have a feminine in your life that takes priority over her. Shit, you already do if you got a daughter. Your daughter should definitely take precedent over your fucking mother. Because you chose. That's you. That's your responsibility. You was your mama's responsibility, so I don't know why the fuck she making herself your responsibility. Because your mama, you're not supposed to be responsible for your mama. It's your mom's supposed to be responsible for you. That toxic man of the house because your daddy ain't around shit is what this is. And she ain't had too much and nothing in finances once your daddy left. Once the marriage dissolved. Once there was a divorce. So you developed you pitied her. As a child, you didn't know you were pitying your mother, it may be, this reading may be what makes you realize that you pity your mother, and so you catered behind her because you feel like you're the only one she got. Like, I cannot remember the freaking show or the movie, but it's literally a show or a movie that I watched where that man that's what he was. He ran after his mom. He was the freaking mama's boy. What the fuck? It's the Tyler Perry. Kelly Rowland played the main character, and her husband was the dude off of NCIS Sydney. Yeah, that kind of energy, definitely. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like your daddy has been teaching you throughout your life, but you didn't live with him, so you had that experience where your childhood was different. Your childhood was different with each parent, so it's like it's a wonder that you're even able to make decisive decisions. It's a wonder that you're not stagnant by the way that the households and the teachings were just that different. See how these two swords are different? Your parents are polar opposites of each other, and you had that back and forth conflict, that living between two worlds. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That's what this Two of Swords is for. You're in between two worlds in your mind because you have grown accustomed to having to do it because of the way that you grew up. You had one set of rules at your mom's house, another set of rules at your dad's house, and you just had so many energies and thought processes, your own thought processes to dissect, as well as what am I looking for? What word am I looking for? The thoughts and beliefs, the perspectives. Also, you had to navigate the perspectives of not only your mom, who she was fucking with at the time, and your dad and his wife, your stepmom. And some of y'all, it flipped. Your mom got married and your dad was the one that had like multiple partners. So either way, you had a lot of emotions and perspectives and people to navigate that were your authority. So it's like being caught between a rock and a hard place with a lot of the things that you ultimately had to make a decision on doing, because it seemed like you would get in trouble. It was a double-edged sword, basically. Like, because there's two set of rules, you never knew what you would get in trouble for. And it feels like that's how that pretty much carried over into the relationship with you and your baby mom, which was the breakdown. Like I said, you two y'all got together when it wasn't the right time. Because it don't feel like it wasn't no love. It just feel like it wasn't the right time. It just feel like it wasn't the right time for most of y'all, for my Jiminy Cricket folks. It just wasn't the right time, and the Divine Emperor's in training here. You're stable, but what you need to do is go back to, in your mind, like, think about how you were before you got successful. Like, think about your thought process, your strategies, your cutoffs, your non-negotiables, your risk, the risk that you would take. Think about all of those and kind of tailor those to dealing with your baby mama. Like, that is going to help you. It's going to help you with all the blow-ups. It's going to help you, navigate the waters with her. Because right now, right now, you are not stable. You are not stable and grounded in your ability to not absorb her emotionally in a logical way. It's like you get frustrated in the mind, so you react to her. Like, you have the capacity to see that logically she's tripping. Yeah, in some instances, she is. In other instances, she's not tripping. She's healing. She's attempting to heal because her world was crushed when you decided that this was no more. Okay? You got to understand that. But the best thing forward would be for you to use the same strategies that you use to get you to the stable provider that you are today, to get yourself to the stable provider of emotional support for your child's mother. That relationship is ended. You all are severing ties. The Queen and King of Pentacles, the Mother and Father of Pentacles, is no more. But there is a brighter day. You see these two suns. There's potential for the sun, for better days on the horizon. It definitely is. It's up there. It's up there. But y'all gonna have to go up there with it. It feels like y'all gotta to raise y'all frequency. Y'all gotta understand y'all differences and be able to work through them. Y'all gotta understand that y'all situation is gonna be unique. So all those people that are outsiders, family members that are attempting to hold you all to traditional parenting or traditional standpoints on relationship, that's just not what it is. And ain't gonna be nothing traditional about y'all relationship. And y'all relationship is not the same. Every relationship is not the same. They can't give you advice on something that they don't know nothing about because they haven't been through what y'all been through. So separate the family out of y'all business. Bust their asses to North Carolina. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but yeah, bust their asses to North Carolina, Savannah. Don't know what though. Hey, bust their ass away and y'all deal with this together. Divine Emperor in training. You gonna have to check. You gonna have to check the other feminine energies in your life. You got to check every feminine energy in your life. If you have the capacity, sit all of their asses down together. So it ain't no back and forth. He said, she said, none of that. So if you have the ability, sit all their asses down together and tell them how it T.I. is. Because you truly are an emperor. You do for motherfuckers. You ain't out here thinking that your baby mama is your possession. You not out here moving toxic. You just want to be able to be there on birthdays and Christmas. You sorry, Miss Jackson. That's what I'm getting. You sorry. Tell her mama you sorry. Tell your mama you sorry. Tell your baby mama you sorry. Tell all the, yeah. Not that you're a sorry individual, but apologize. Apologize to all the women that you have disappointed. You're not that same person. Whether or not you feel like they're owed the apology or not, just apologize for your sake, so that you can become unbothered, so that you can have peace of mind. Let's get something on the money move. Let's get something about the money. Let's see what the money. Let's see what's going on with the money. First pal. The mother-daughter. 4 cups. 4 wands. Justice. Oh, 4-4. I just noticed that. 4-4. New beginnings. You gotta have a new beginning with your baby mama. That relationship gotta start anew. You gotta start anew. You gotta clean out all the clean out all the muck and hit reset. Y'all gotta hit reset. Hit that reset button. Hit that reset button. Hitting that reset button is a surefire way to see that y'all gonna have the ultimate bliss in the end. That y'all gonna get that feeling that I felt of we made it through. Like look what we did together. Although it started off this way, look where we ended. Look where we landed. Y'all together, but y'all ain't together. You know. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, wellness. Wellness. You're gonna have to build your strength. Strength was somewhere in here too with the strength showed up. Yep, it sure did. When I split the deck to strength with the lion. Strength with the two of cups, I mean. So a lot of two energy too on the end. A lot of partnership energy in the end. It's definitely gonna be good partnership energy in the end. You got many ways you can deal with this. But you want to lean towards the ways that's going to bring the celebration in. Because this is also a celebration. It says opportunities around when you are in a dilemma. Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at your options. That's confirmation of all that I've been saying. Figure it out. Examine. Investigate all your options on how best to help her help you help her, or help her help you. Help y'all whole situation to be able to find peace so that this baby girl, which is the most important in this scenario, can grow up and know that she's loved and not have a whole bunch of conflict and trauma to heal from. She deserved that. Cause y'all did love each other. Y'all did love each other when y'all created her. Let's get something on the Jiminy Cricket, High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. Bright ideas. Have an innovative new inspiration. Test new ideas and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. Like I said, investigate how you can bring light back to this relationship, how you can bring color back to the relationship, how you can bring the fun back, how y'all can both soak up the sun while watching y'all baby girl and achieve milestones. Moving up at the bottom of the deck. How can y'all go to the next level? How can y'all get over this hurt and move to the next level? Both of y'all need to come up with some bright ideas. For real, that should be something that y'all should collaborate on after y'all talk about how it's gonna go moving forward. I want both of y'all to figure out at least 5 ideas on how to co-parent and have emotional check-ins. You know, I feel like that's a good idea. Have y'all meetings, have weekly, monthly, however y'all want to do it, quarterly, where y'all check in with each other. How you feeling about what's going on? Not, not in the sense of trying to get back together or nothing like that, but checking in emotionally, giving a pulse check like you would on a platonic friend, on a homeboy you ain't heard from or seen from in a while, cousin, sister, however y'all get what I'm saying. You ain't gotta keep I'm feeling like Carlos right now. At the very back of the deck, opportunity. Change is coming just in time. Yeah, so y'all, like I said, because goddamn it, I said it. I said what I said. And I felt what I felt. Goddamn it. Ultimately, y'all gonna get to that land of, everybody chilling, able to chill together, able to come together without conflict. Y'all gonna have joy in watching y'all daughter achieve these milestones. Ultimately, y'all gonna get there. Y'all just gotta deal with all the hurt that's going on right now in the current situation. So this turned out to be past, present, future. Cool beans. Cause I didn't set out for nothing. But yeah, I got the opportunity for that to come. And if there's opportunity for this to turn upright in the aspect of your baby mama. But for those where I spoke on this and that mother sound familiar, ain't no changing your mama. She's set in her ways. It is what it is. But you still gonna have to put your foot down. She is not allowed to disrespect the woman in your life. She's not allowed to disrespect your daughter by wanting you to put her first above your daughter and any other feminine relationship that you have. That's not her birthright. That's not her right as your mother. That is not. I don't give a damn how much she plays on your emotions. I don't give a fuck how sick she is. None of that. And not being on no mean, malicious shit. Your daughter is your first priority. You made that. That's your responsibility above any other motherfucker female on this planet. You understand me? Then comes your wife, your girl, whatever. Then your mama. Then your cousins and aunties and all that other shit. You gotta start prioritizing. You gotta start putting motherfuckers in their place, is what I'm hearing. You gotta start putting motherfuckers in their place and prioritizing your areas. Like, and cutting cords with anybody that feel like they gonna disrespect your wishes or try to cause you any conflict or hardship over the decisions that you make. You need to communicate that like 10 toes down without a shadow of a doubt. Motherfucker need to feel you from a mile away. You better believe it, like the song say. What we got on this last one with the zebras, Mother of Pentacles in reverse, Father of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. What does the Divine Emperor need to know? Again, it came out. It said, "Bitch, you gon'." It say, "I'm coming out. I'ma let him know." It said, "I'ma let him know. I'ma let him know." Opportunity is there. Change is coming. Just in the nick of time. Just when you think shit ain't gonna turn out right, it's gonna be celebrations. Yeah. Gifts and celebrations. You're gonna be able to celebrate those milestones with your baby girl. And it ain't gonna be no conflict from your baby mama. It's not. She's gonna be happy about it. And if she ain't happy about it, she gonna be respectful enough to be cordial about it. And let you gift your daughter and let you celebrate your daughter. Most of y'all gonna be able to do it together. Not as a couple, but y'all gonna be able to do it together. Yeah. Wrong decision in reverse. This is not a wrong decision to try to ensure that your child's mother is okay emotionally. That is not a wrong decision. Don't let no fucking body tell you that it is. Don't do it. Fuck your friends, fuck your family. These two ladies, these two feminine energies, your baby mama and her child and your child, y'all child, and your emotions, y'all three. And if you got more than one child with this person, y'all know. Come on, let's not, because at y'all old age, y'all should know. Like, I do look at the analytics. Most of my folks is grown, so I shouldn't be having to explain this shit to y'all. So this is just somebody in here wanting to be difficult. But yeah, the emotions of the family that you made, the family unit that you made, is your top priority, not the emotions of your next to kin, your immediate family, you know, those people that you didn't choose. You underdig? You chose her, and you chose to have a baby with her. Even if you slipped up, even if your pull-out game wasn't strong, I don't give a damn. You chose to enter her womb. Whether you thought a baby was gonna come of it or not, ain't my business. And ultimately, ain't for me to decide. But you made a choice when you decided to pull your yana sand out, make it erect, and do your thing. That was a choice. Those were all choices. Those were few choices. 1, to pull it out. 2, to get erect. 3, to enter. 4, to stroke. 5, to keep stroking. 6, to not take it out. Come on, baby. Hey, baby. Stop playing with me. Winning. I'm here shining. The song. Shining, 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 shining. All it is winning. I've been losing my mind. Oh, hold on, baby. Don't try to hold me down. Hold on. The opportunities are there, but don't let them try to hold you down. Don't let those people who feel like you should say fuck your baby mama take it to the courts be the ones to fuck up your happy ending, your happy home. Because you have the ability to create a happy home for your child, no matter whose home she at, her house or your house. You have the ability to make her house your house and still have her have a good house when she go with her mother. Let the situation fit for you. Come on now. Authority at the bottom of the deck. You the captain of your own ship, young blood. Surprise message. It's on you. You gonna be at the next birthday party? You gonna show up with a cake? I don't give a damn if the mama bought a cake or not. Show up with a cake. Ain't nobody turning down no cake. Ooh, you nasty. But I like it though, and she liked it too. So that's why she be tripping out. You get it, you underdig. Let her, you know, you gotta understand. You got to understand, brother. You gotta understand. You know. But let me get out of here, fuck around with y'all. Oh no, I'm sorry, source. I'm sorry, spirit. We gotta get a self-love message. This is my other deck. One day we gonna sit down. One day we gonna sit down and have a drink, talk about. Got some shit to tell you, like Effie told Max. Drink it. It's like, hey yo, y'all got me in here. I must be sleepy. I got to be sleepy. Or are we just having fun? Them one niggas must have left the room. Alright. Spirit team, what we got from the self-love activity, affirmations and activities deck? What they need to know? What's the message? What they need to know? Oh baby, that's a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. But we gonna do it. They say I ain't gotta talk about it. We just gonna boom, affirmation. To be appreciative of life is an expression of love. So if I express love to myself, it is only right for me to be appreciated. I feel like just go with that. How you can help her. Yeah, you being appreciative of yourself, life, and all that. Your self-love will definitely help with all of this. You being able to acknowledge her emotionally and everything will help. I'm gifted. My natural abilities are uniquely and authentically tailored to my soul. Remember what I was saying about the zebras being unique? Not not one is the same. Yeah. The talents I hold are exceptional as they were designed for me alone to develop and share with the world. There is brilliance in everything I create. There's brilliance in that baby that you created with that woman that you're not getting along with right now. There's brilliance in that, my brother. It's a gift. It's a gift to be a father. It's a gift to have co-created with a woman that you loved at one point. You still love her, you just not in love with her. So yeah. Journal prompt. How can I be more kind? How can you be more kind to yourself? How is your self-talk serving your highest good? Could you be way too hard on yourself? Examine different ways to treat yourself better. I feel like if you this will help both of y'all. This is a journal prompt that you can do, she can do. If you're able to share it with her, share it with her. But I also feel like ultimately, the more that you are kind to yourself, you're going to realize how to be more compassionate to and with her. I am forgiving. Both of y'all, this for both of y'all. Both of y'all need to forgive each other and yourselves, like I said before earlier in the in this season of my life, forgiveness is my friend. Embracing forgiveness opens up opportunities to heal old wounds. I forgive myself for loving others more than I love myself. That's really giving me her energy. That's what she feel like. She feel like she loved you more than she loved herself, and then you left her with the baby. Y'all gonna be all right. This is tough. I know it is though. At the bottom of the deck, I am me, and I am okay. I am a unique being. No one on the planet is just like me, and I appreciate that fact wholeheartedly. Up under that is, what's your love language? I feel like going forward, that's something that you need to figure out, and that's something that you need to ask of your partner, because that could very well be the main factor of the breakdown of the relationship with you and your baby mama. Y'all just love different, especially with her. It feels like, to me, she wanted to be loved a particular way, and that's just not your love style, your love language. So both of you need to understand that you have to let people love them the way that they love. So therefore you need to know their love language. So if you find out their love language early, before sex is involved, before that extreme exchange of energy comes into play, then you'll know, like, our love languages are not going to mesh. I'm not a physical touch person, and I'm not willing to let you be clingy on me like that. You know, that stuff will end up taking a toll. Not to say that she was clingy, I'm just giving an example. How, having that conversation of what each other's love language is will let you know whether or not you're going to be compatible in hard times, or if you're going to easily irritate each other, or what it is that you would have to accept if you decide to love this person long term. because this is how they love. They need physical touch, or they need acts of service, or they need gifts, or you know what I mean. Like, you just, that's something that I feel like should have been figured out and needs to be figured out going forward with any person that you decide to exchange cups with, two of cups energy, anyone that you decide to have a romantic relationship with. And that's for both parties, because there is feminists in here cross-washing. I feel y'all energy, but it's no problem because we all got Emperor and Empress energy. Very back of the deck, listen to Self-Aware by Queeve Herbie. I love this song. Self-Aware. Yeah. I'm amazing, bitch, and you know it. I don't have to say shit because I show it. You know? Yeah. But I'm gonna leave that for y'all. The song that's on right now, this is the energy that aligns with that. You know, trust no nigga or no bitch. Come on now. I love me some Jeezy, but that's what they brought me to. Like, the friend, family member, person that you're leaning on for advice, that is leading with toxic trust issues, thinking every woman is the same type energy. You don't need to listen to them. Like, I don't even really understand why they still around. I get it though. We you know, sometimes we keep people around even though we've definitely aged past them and you know, grew past them mentally and emotionally, and you know, just we don't really resonate with each other anymore, but you know, we keep people around because of the amount of time that we've known them versus, you know, whether or not they are serving us in a beneficial way. You know, whether they are a liability or an asset to your life. Don't take asset advice from a liability. And I'm gonna leave that there. You the captain of your own shit, blood. Until next time, Divine Emperor, I love you. I know I was, you know, kind of hard on you, but at heart I love you. I'm so hard on you because I love you. You know, I'm not auntie that get that hard love. I'm the auntie that you come to when you don't want nothing to be sugar coated. You know, that auntie that be cussing everybody out at the barbecue. You know, telling them what they should or shouldn't be doing. So now let me get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, peace.